Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is time to add another game into the history of my channel. And this game is really in a lot of gamers' hearts in the gaming community, especially the franchise itself. Now, I became a fan of the franchise like about last year when I played the first game of the Legacy Collection, and I don't know why I waited so many years to try to get into this, but I guess because of the so-called, long cut scenes and certain games that didn't have enough, I would say, gameplay of sorts. But I was kind of ignorant to the fact that, man, if I just wanted to watch cutscenes, I just watch a movie or something like that. But I'm actually glad that I got into it last year, picking up with the first game and playing the other games in that Legacy Collection and becoming a fan of it. So I had to add it to the history books, man, on my channel. So yeah, man, throughout the gameplay I will be talking about how I became a fan of this franchise, and I guess what it means to me a little bit, not so much, because I know a lot of you are probably much more hardcore fans than I am, which yeah, man. So in the midst of it, go in the comment section, tell me what really drove you into actually getting into this game, what you really love about it, what it means to you as far as your life, because there are some games that changed many people's lives as far as like the storytelling or the gameplay itself or whatever it is. But I ain't gonna waste too much time on the intro because I know y'all want to watch me play. But here it is, guys. It is time for the tactical espionage action thriller of a game. Here we have it. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Let's begin.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Ain't even paying him no mind.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
That looks fun, but at the same time, it's probably frightening to jump from that many feet in the air.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Here we are now, approaching the mission. The Virtuous mission. And I believe like that was one of the reasons why I really couldn't get into Metal Gear, is because of the long cutscenes. Now I don't mind cutscenes that goes
Listen up,
into.
Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
I don't mind cutscenes that get into the story and tell it detail by
If we
detail.
don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
It's just some of the cutscenes are just way too long for me, but I've gotten over it through time.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons,
As well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Well, that means we gotta get it done, huh? No time in wasting too much time. But I'll say, what Hideo really created was something very magical. And I have to admit, like Metal Gear, it's something else, I'll tell you, boy. It's something else. Look, see, look at that cool shit. That's that cool shit right there, boy. Even though this is not really at 4K, even 144p, for 1080p, it does actually look really nice. I'll say that much.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Well, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Okay, we're officially beginning the game. Now we have movement, new style. Move with the left stick, adjust the camera with the right stick. Control and tilt angle of the left stick to adjust movement speed. Like so. Now I know there are some collectibles in the game that you can acquire. Also the frogs and the ducks that you can shoot at. I'm not going to be really focusing on that much. See, two of them are right there. I'll probably just shoot some of them, you know, just to goof around. But more importantly, I just really want to get into the gameplay and focus on the story. Hold on, because I think you can... Yep, there we go. Capturing plants and animals. You could turn plants and animals into food by hitting them with melee strikes or weapon attacks. Eat the food you've procured by selecting food from the survival viewer. Depending on how it is captured, animal food can be obtained in different forms. Animals captured with regular attacks, such as a knife or gun, will be turned into meat, which will spoil once enough time passes, which will make sense. Animals captured alive with your tranquilizer gun or a mousetrap will not spoil. You can hold up to 3 live animals at once. Some animals cannot be captured alive, and some plants animals cannot be consumed. All right. I'm just gonna hop over here. In front of a ledge, climb up to certain ledges. Okay, there's a snake right there. I believe there's also something back here that you can grab, right? If I'm not mistaken. Huh. I'll come back. But yeah, you can crouch with the circle button. I'm quite sure a lot of you know this by now because most of you are probably playing this. Let me get that. Hit the mushroom. There we go. Changing stance going prone. Use a circle button, change stance, crouching, stand, hold to go prone, while prone using the L button to crawl. or the left stick, excuse me. But I had to really like. All right, we can press the X button to climb the ladder. But I had to really sit down and really give this game a chance, or any other Metal Gear game a chance, because I started with the first one. Actually, I'll explain it much further when we get into the game.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing Virtuous mission now.
Okay, now we're officially playing the game, and we can open the survival viewer. Press the touchpad on the game screen to open the survival viewer. Here you can change your camouflage, switch out weapons and equipment, eat food, treat your injuries and illnesses, check your map, and perform various other tasks to help you survive. Camouflage. You can wear camouflage to blend in with your environment and deceive your enemies. Select camouflage in the survival viewer and use uniform to change outfits and face to apply the face paint. The effectiveness of each face paint and uniform for a given location will be depicted by a numerical value relative to the effectiveness of your current camouflage. The higher the value, the more effective the camouflage. So I have the deluxe edition, and many of you have probably seen all of the camos in the game so far, but if you have not, I really dig the black one. This was like my favorite one when I was actually playing this game on the Legacy Collection, on my Xbox that is. I used this a lot, and there's some other ones that I use too as well, but it's one of the newer suits that I've never seen before. Maybe you guys probably have, but this is my first time at least seeing this version of the sneaking suit, which is dope. I really like this a lot. Of course, that one. This looks like a whole beefed up juggernaut and whatnot. We got the white tuxedo. Face paint you're wearing has been removed. That's okay. I'm going to put it back on anyway. But you got the white tuxedo action. Know what I mean? You got the croc suit. Oh, shit. I'm gonna wait till I get into the water and just put that on and see how that is. We got gold, which is ridiculous, but you know, you got some I would say some Sylvester Stallone action, you know, with the ammo. That's actually pretty cool how it like the crosses, the X cross on his chest with the ammo. We got this one too. But let's go back. And here are the face paints, you know, mask and whatnot with the glasses. What do we have on? Get on the splitter, right? Okay. All right, let's get into the game. So I'm gonna go back. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I had to get used to, you know. Wait, how can you? Oh yeah, you can use the directional button to get to your weapons and whatnot. I'm gonna grab that. But yeah, I had to get used to the idea of sitting down and watching longer cutscenes because it's also a part of the story, and if I don't, then I won't understand the story at all. So thankfully I got over that. But I think we got everything up here. Oh yeah, let me switch to my weapon here. Now, from what I can remember, oh yeah, you can press the R1 button. Some of the buttons I was already looking in the menu before I started this. Let me reload. Yeah, man, it had to take me some time to just get used to everything so I can actually understand the story a bit more. All right. We can use the down button to hold the radio wheel. We can talk to the boss, paramedic, Tom. We can use the tune. But we're not going to worry about that right now. So I think one of the ducks is in this location. Not quite sure. Okay, you can roll with the triangle, leap forward, and perform a dive roll. It can get you over small gaps and obstacles. Oh, snap. We got the Crocs outside. We've got a little bit of bug juice. And if you're a part of the newer generation and you have never experienced any of the Metal Gear Solid games, and once you do play them, I would say especially for like 2 and this one as well, you have to be well aware of your surroundings of if you want to find certain equipment on the field. Yeah, and I also heard something about the bullet drop on this game, that it's not the same as it used to be in the PS2 version of the game. So, shoot the duck. Alright, changing the weapon equipment, weapons, hold the left directional button or the right directional button. You can view weapon window, view equipment window, use left or right stick to switch between equipment. I'm trying to remember where that other frog was. But like I said, I'm not going to be focused on getting them all. Because that would just be wasting too much time when I'm really trying to get into the story. But yeah, I had to get used to sitting down and taking my time to invest into the story for it to resonate with me. Not resonate as far as like it relates to me or anything, but just to understand the story a bit, you know. Got the binocs out.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
But that was only like my major issue.
Snake,
Oh, wait a minute,
your
sorry.
presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Okie dokie. Alright. Well, we already know how to switch the camouflage. I mean, because I can even do it in the window here where you could just press the up directional button and just hold it. Down is for the radio. Oh, so we already got that. I'm gonna go over here and collect the sniper rifle, the SVD, a Dragunov sniper rifle, used roomed 7.62 54mm rounds, cartridges, 10 round magazine, ready with the L2 button, then fire with the R2 button. Yeah, we're gonna leave that snake alone. Ooh, okay. Let's see, what camo can I switch to that'll help out? We got a 10+ bonus here, so we'll switch to that. Nighty night. Wait a minute, did I also knock out his communications too? Alright, grabbing and dragging enemies, you can use the square button. CQC, rapidly press the R2 melee attacks, hold R2 while next to enemy to grab. L, stick, and the R2 button while next to an enemy to throw. So you can just grab them and pick them up. Actually, twice if you want to get some, you know, some gear out of them. Some particular type of items. And I'm going to crawl under that log there too to, I believe that's bug juice. Because I have played this game before. Like I told you guys, the Legacy Collection of Metal Gear that they released. When did they release that? Like last year? I think it was last year when they released that. Okay, so we have a left path, or a straight forward path, excuse me, and a right path. No, you didn't. No, you did not. I'm gonna pick him up and drag him over here. I'm trying to watch out for him because I know he's about to turn back around and come towards this direction. Get that ammo. What else you got? And got a grenade. Awesome. And there's nothing up there. Got some stun grenades.
Something there.
Woo!
I must be seeing things.
Yes, you are. But you ain't see me. Here we go. And we got some more ammo. Yeah, man, for 1080p, it does look really nice, but I can also understand why a lot of people still do get upset of... Oh, yeah, and we got thermal glasses. I forgot about those. Visualizes thermal radiation, allows one to see in the dark, equipped to use, consume battery power while in use. Yeah, but I can understand how a lot of people... Oh, yeah, you can do that. Backpack. Weapons and items you obtain will be placed in your backpack in the survival viewer. Select backpack to add weapons and items. You can carry up to 8 weapons and 8 pieces of equipment at one time. All weapons and items have a weight. The heavier your weapons and equipment, the faster you'll burn stamina. Alright, so since we are here, we're not going to use the binocs, obviously. Anti-personal sensor, you don't really need. Actually, I don't even really need the compass because I actually know this game. We're going to keep the weapons that we have. We don't need to add anything else, at least for right now. And for food here, select food into survival viewer to eat food that you have procured. Eating food restores your stamina. Depending on the type of food, it may spoil after a certain amount of time. Animals which you have captured alive do not spoil. So we got all of this stuff here that I just captured not too long ago. But I can totally understand when people are, oh, God damn it. Relax. I'm trying to talk to the people. Shut up. But as I was saying, I can understand when a lot of people are having the grievances about the graphical standpoint of how this game is only in 1080p. Now, of course, I'm not a part of the Konami team, but usually I think, well, I don't know why in particular that they have the graphics in such of this setting and why it's not in 4K or 1440p, but I do believe particularly some developers do that on purpose, and maybe it could not be optimized very well for, you know, other cases as well. So I don't know. But somebody like me, I'll never let like graphics stop me from playing the game. As long as it plays well, whether it has to do with the story, the combat, whatever the game has, as long as it's entertaining, that's all I care about. You're talking to a guy that grew up on days where, you know, polygons and all that stuff wasn't a thing. Well, I was born in '92, so once the PlayStation 1 was around is when I, you know, could start playing games anyway, because I was that young. We're talking about like the S and ES days, the Atari days, where all of that stuff really didn't matter. It was only about 8-bit. So graphics really wasn't an issue. Good old hornet's nest. Okay. You know what we finna do. Hold on, let me shoot these down real quick. Get on up out of here. Alright, so we got some fruit, ointment, and the nest. Look at them scram! Scram like a bunch of biatches. But while they're away, we just turned towards this direction and lean to the side so we can get a peculiar weapon. Now, I will say I will try to play this as clean as possible with no kills, but I'm not going to guarantee it. Alright, we have the XM161, basically the M16. A state-of-the-art assault rifle currently being field tested by the U.S. Army. Use small caliber, high muzzle velocity, 5.56 45mm ammunition, 20-round magazine. And that pill that we can use to stabilize ourselves while we're using sniper rifle. But this game actually does look great as far as, you know, graphically. I'm not complaining. It's better than that with 60 frames per second than something that only, you know, can contain 30 frames per second. I'll take the 60 1080p other than 4K and 30 frames. That's just crazy.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Pressing against surfaces. I was literally just about to talk about this. I can use the left stick towards nearby tree, wall, press against surface, or R2 against surface to make noise. So like so. Which I really like that added feature. Gives much more of an immersion feeling playing the game. Wait a minute. Let's take this guy out first. Steady as a game. Come on now. Let's see.
Huh? Who was that?
Come on now, I know all the tricks and trades. Well, until I get caught, that is. Ooh. Oh, he's going to be stationary right there, so I'm not even about to sneak up behind his ass. Oh, damn. You going to move right when I was trying to... It's all good. Damn. Sit your ass down. Oh, I forgot. It's a guy on the roof, ain't it? No? Oh, wait. Yeah, stay asleep. I think that's in the next part where somebody's on the roof. I was getting a little bit too hasty. All right, now that everyone's asleep, let's search around, shall we? So nothing is back here. Let me try to hurry this up because... Actually, wait a minute, because you're just KO'd. Yeah. You need to be asleep. In the great words of Dr. Umar Johnson, some of you are going to sleep for good. Alright. I got some more ammo. That's what's up. Now, let me make my way over here, because I know that if I go, what is it, over here in this corner spot? Yeah, you get the 12 gauge shotgun since enemies flying. The M37. So I got that. I think I get another weapon up here too, right? No, but I get a silencer for the M16. Here it is. Okay, so our stamina's low. So for one, I'm gonna need to eat something. So let's try some of this right now.
I want some more.
Yeah, boy, all that honey. Sweet. We don't need to eat too much of that now. Your cavities. We don't need all of that. Okay. Oh, there's the duck. Yeah, those aren't the lockers that I can open right now. Let's get Sokolov. I'm about to say Lololo. Sokolov.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt?
Why does he always repeat words when
He's a
people
member
say
of
it?
the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
No one spotted me.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
One thing that I really like about the Metal Gear series is that they apply, and which Hideo does an amazing job telling it too. They apply real life historical situations that happen in real time and add it into the game, but also tell it in their own perspective. What is he doing? He was about to give him that dragon style. Here they go.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss. Huh?
And there he is.
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Ocelot. We all know him as
Sokolov is
Ocelot Revolver.
Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Damn, that's crazy.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. not the boss, are you?
What is that? I wonder where he got that from when he just started doing it.
Crew operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
That is so corny to get people to laugh at your joke.
Then die.
Big mistake.
Major,
He hauling ass.
leave it! Shoot the other one!
This is where CQC really comes into play. And the choreograph is amazing too. Or should I say choreography? Damn. Still got that tranquilizer dart in his shoulder. Or his arm. Gosh, he was so inexperienced back then.
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm sorry, but you can't whoop his ass and then try to give him a compliment. Pretty good. Alright. Pretty good at getting his ass handed to him.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Okay, we're back. Sokolov has run off towards the suspension bridge, chase after him. I think you can get something from him if you just pick him up. Am I right or am I right? Here we got a mouse trap. I think I can only obtain one item, right? Yeah. I think to cause the time paradox, right? If I can remember, but I've never done it before on my own. You could shoot him. But I never tried it myself. I've just always played the game how I've seen fit to just play it, you know? I don't think there's anything under here. Don't we have the... Oh no, I didn't equip it. Hold on. There we go. Oh, too bright. Yeah, I don't think there's anything under here. Except snakes. You're trying to bite me now. I think that's it. Alright, let's head on to the bridge. Gotta get Sokolov. He done ran for his own safety. Alright guys, peace. Well, let's change the camouflage now that I don't have to. But I will say Hideo made a masterpiece of a game, man.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The dreaded behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war?
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Don't look down. It'll only make it worse. And fog is just coming out of nowhere. There she is. The boss.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me. My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Oh, was that always raining blood? Ooh.
Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Good God, man. The only one that can best him in CQC.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live.
And that's something that they came with together, too.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Took the bandana too.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Ugh. I'm glad I've never broken a bone in my life. I don't know how much pain you can endure.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major, the boss, she's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the Survival Viewer with the Survival Viewer button. If you select Cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into two types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with a movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Another cool feature that's this game is like perfection. All right, let's patch this dude up because he is like. Okay, select Cure in the survival viewer to treat injuries and illness that Snake incurs. When seriously injured, your life gauge's maximum capacity will be reduced if you don't treat yourself. So see to your treatment as soon as possible. Select the area you wish to treat and then choose the appropriate medical item from the list to begin the treatment. Carry out all of the necessary treatments in order to completely cure the injury or illness. So he has, a wound that's still open, bleeding, no bandages applied, not yet disinfected. All right, let's do it. So we got to disinfect. The bandage and the wound is still open. All right. Same thing. Same thing. Afflicted area not yet stabilized. No bandage applied. Bandage. Okay, cool. So. All right. Oh boy. All right, so we're getting close to the point where I'm gonna have to mute in a certain section because of, you know, copyrights and all of that stuff.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
It's not happening right now at this instant, but it is coming soon. Just their relationship is literally crazy because she is kind of a mother to him through the trainings, through the missions, everything that he has learned from her and what she taught him. It's just like, it just makes you feel like there's no possible way that he can feel like he can actually try to hurt her or just believe that he can even defeat her. It's like you don't want to do it. But in the midst of having the choice if you have to do it or not, it's just you know. And this fool is damn crazy.
A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel.
Nuts.
Even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
And this is where the whole entirety of the story changes to what it's going to be now. Because of that decision. Jesus Christ, this dude is a fucking lunatic. Excuse my language. He's a fucking lunatic.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean. Altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
A second
How does
chance.
it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This Fox is still one step ahead of the Hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuba.
Him and those damn Cubans.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then? The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells?
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little coaction?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their codenames are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control, unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
Coming in hot.
It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
another happy landing. It's official. He got the bandana on.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How'll I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Don't you just love hearing that? All right, commencing Operation Snake Eater. About damn time. Now, this is when the game is really starting to, you know, just rev up its engines. That sound lame? I don't care. Because there's still going to be, you know, a lot of cutscenes, but they won't be as long as in the beginning. But it's still going to be a good time, so, yeah. Alright. Let me see. Let me use my, oh yeah, they always switch the items once you're, you know. So we gotta unlock that. We're not gonna use the binoculars. Compass, we don't need. Oh yeah, I don't even have my thermal goggles anymore. Yeah, they took that away. I have to get those again. I just hate that crap. But you know what we still have? The Sakar. That's what I've been waiting to use, boy. It deteriorates your health, but I don't give a shit. Well, of course I'm not gonna have them on during the whole entire gameplay, but.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Bro, come on, that's the second time.
Go home.
By the way, I always thought that her suit was badass.
Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss.
Anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. Should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later, you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
Bruh. Jesus Christ.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Yo, he went through the worst in this game. I'm telling you, I'm from torture to you name it. Oh, look at that. Did we still have our knife real quick? See if I can.
What the hell is this?
I forgot those soldiers. They actually
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Yeah, go on that other way. I'll lead you over here. But this dude suffered a lot throughout this game. Good God. I don't think we should get any mushrooms. Oh. God damn it.
Radio, where's our backup?
HQ respond.
And I don't have my tranquilizer. Fuck.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
We just have to run around. Ow! Sit your ass down. Alright, let me cure myself real quick. Alright, got some wounds that's still open. Bullet dodge. Take care of that. Bleeding. There we go.
He's over there?
Okay. Now, I did not want that to happen. What it is, what it is. Got a shaft grenade. But I also need to chill out for a minute because my health is regaining. So as long as you have higher stamina, you'll be able to get your health back. I'm just getting some items from these guys because I don't have anything right now. And I can, I gotta take what I can get. Okay, there's nothing in here. All right. Let's move on to the next area. Now we're back at the bridge. I'm gonna take this guy out. God damn it. I'm surprised he didn't see me.
Huh?
Oh yeah, you can interrogate. I forgot.
If you slide down cliffs, you won't take any damage. Speak. Let go of me. Answer me. If you slide down...
Oh, shut up. Bring you over here. Choke you out a bit. Oh, wait, did I kill him? Oh, shit, no. I was trying to go through this damn game without one kill, but I did. Oh, well. I'm sorry, pal. I didn't mean to. But you were in my way. I don't think there's anyone else. Oh wait, there's usually a guy that comes around this corner. Yeah. I'm gonna carry your body up here. I'm not gonna do what I did to your homeboy back there, which was very wrong. But you have to understand, I got a mission to do. So we got another shaft grenade, and grenades are full. All right. So we're not going to get the same weapon as we did before, but we have a uniform. So now we have the range drop uniform. That looks pretty cool. I mean, mostly every camouflage that was in the original game is going to be... Oops. That's in the game, you know... That was in the original game is going to be in the new one. But I think that was all the soldiers that usually come. It's just that one guy. Yeah, that should be it. Here we are again. Now that we're back here, we can actually get, you know, some other items that we can acquire. know when we go up here, you can get the AK-47, I believe. Go up here. Let's see. Yeah. Yep, AK-47. We're not gonna equip that. Push. Whoopsie. I didn't do it. It was the viewer who was watching. They did it, not me. Alright, let's climb up here. I think we get... What is this? The cardboard box? Yes. Cardboard box. We'll get into that later. But I really don't usually use the cardboard box when I'm playing this game. As long as you know what you're doing, there's really no need for it. But some people just like to explore. Explore their options, how they can play the game. Alright. Face, a zombie. That's the zombie. Why do I keep pressing the start button when I can just press the touchpad? This looks so wrong on so many levels as of today, but it's like, you know, it's fine. Actually, go back to camouflage. Yeah, know what I mean, stick with that for a while. Let's check up the ladder. Ooh, and I don't even have my weapon. Yeah, let's... And this is where we can open the locker, right? And we got thermal goggles again. Yay. So we're gonna equip those. Boom. Alright, let's get out of here.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me. Trapped.
Get down! There is your answer.
Stay focused, fellas. Stay focused.
The name's Eva.
Stay focused, Kings.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes.
Why?
Because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
Felt like he had an orgasm explaining that.
How'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right then, I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
What a creep.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand. We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it, Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
Alright, let's do this. Okay. So we're going to go down here as well. Alright, let's see. What weapons do we have equipped? Actually have to equip them. I don't know why I keep pressing the start button. Alright, get the MK2. I think that's about it. Camouflage, we're just gonna go back. The olive. Yeah. Alright, we got 8 enemies, and we need to take them out as best as we can. think if I enter out this way. There we go. Okay, let me go all the way around because I don't want to see what's exactly why I didn't want to go that way. Okay. Ooh. Where's he at? Don't fail me now. Shit. Go ahead, check on your friend. Okay, so we gotta take out that guy that's right up at the top. Jesus Christ! What an asshole! Hold on, let me cure myself. Bandage applied. Alright, let me get a bandage and what? No, not that. You know what else I didn't apply? Let's use a smoke grenade. The hell are they at? Oh, there we are.
What's wrong?
Whoa, that could have went better. Man, that was terrible. That was terrible. What was that? I don't even know what that was that I just picked up. Let's loot these guys. Alright, we got another silencer. And that's like the crazy thing, man. It's just it's really not that hard to just sneak in this game, but I made it look so terrible. All right, we got a battery. I think we just looted him. All right. That's enough of getting some things off of them, you know. Let's see if there are any other items that I can look for. I don't even know why I went up there because I know I got the AK. All right, AK ammo is full, so we don't need to worry about that. There's nothing back there. I got everything there is to go over here, too. Oh, what's this? Alright, we got the ammo. MK22. I probably also could have hid in that locker as well. That's what I probably should have done. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you can get under here. Or was that from earlier before? Quite sure. Alright, whatever. I think I remotely have everything that's over here for now. And we need to leave because I don't want them to wake up. And then I have another commotion to deal with again.
I've been waiting for this moment. That's it. That's the stance. I don't think so. What? A female spy?
That's harassment.
This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
That's the second time.
That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
You'll regret stopping me. Damn it! Heed us!
That's crazy. Alright. That wasn't too long of a cutscene, and that's what I really like, you know? Alright, well, there's nothing left here, so we just need to just go. There's no point in staying. Overstaying our welcome. Alright, swimming. Press the circle button while on the water's surface to dive underwater. Use the left stick to move horizontally, forward, back, left, or right, and the right stick to change direction. You can stay underwater until your O2 gauge runs out. The capacity of your O2 gauge depends on how much stamina you have. Hold the triangle button to head back to the surface. Tap the X button repeatedly to swim faster while underwater. Now we're going to be searching this area for items and whatnot, you know. There's some crocs. Actually, since we're here, this is what I've been wanting to do. I don't know why. Does this slow down our movement? Makes any food taste great while also boosting movement speed when crawling and increasing stamina consumption. But also, they can attack you regardless. And poison illness. You may get poisoned or otherwise become ill while on your mission. Your life will slowly decrease when poisoned or ill, and you will lose stamina when you have a cold, stomachache, or other ailment. Select cure from the survival viewer to treat your condition. So I mainly got a leech on me. I just have a leech. So the leeches decrease your stamina. And I don't like that one bit. And I got 2 of them now. So now we just have to use the cigar to burn them off. And it takes care of that. Let me get this. Yep. Oh! Where the hell did you come from? Why you attack me? I'm one of your kin. And I got a call.
Snake, are you there?
Eva,
Did you miss me?
did you make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with Vulcan.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traitors have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I never even knew there were other countries, other cultures, other ways of thinking, until I went to work for the NSA. And one day, I'd found I'd lost faith in the things I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
I saw the universe.
The universe?
Not the actual universe. The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment and by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying too?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
No. I believe because I have to, even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.52. See ya.
I think it's already there, right? Okay. Oh yeah, we haven't spoken to Signet yet. Just give me a second. I wanted to go in this direction. Now, when I played on the original version of this game, I don't know, a lot of times I couldn't get the hang of just, or mainly I didn't press the button to grab the other rope, so the action button. I thought if I just aligned myself next to the rope, that as soon as I climbed off, I can just access to it. No. All right. Get off this ledge now. You can drop down now. And we have the crocker. Well, we already have it now. So, let's go to, let's use this. God damn it. Leech. Oop. That was close. Yeah, let's go with the raindrop camo for right now. And do we have our tranquilizer equipped? No, we do not. I don't think we have the motion detector, but there are claymores here. So all you got to do is crawl towards them. And I'm glad that's a feature that you can still have in this game. I'm seeing the dog over to my right, and there should also be a soldier up top that hill as well, but we're not going to enter that section just yet. So hopefully if I have a new game plus on this, that it'll just be like the original. Everything that you've played in the, you know, your first original fresh game, that it carries over to your, you know, new plus game. This is where I just was not too long ago, so we can just head on back. Okay, before we move forward, we gotta take care of this dog first. Let me find the opening. Sorry. You're just going to sleep. That's all. Ain't nothing to it. There should be a soldier right here to the left. Let's see. Hey, he should be coming in this direction. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, there we go. Oh! Wait, what? Oh my god!
What's going on?
Wow, that's crazy. Okay. You know, I played this game like so many times that I did not think that you can drown. Because I never had that happen to me before. Isn't that fascinating? But whatever. Just gonna loot you and boot you. Let me get out the mud. So we can make our way through here. There should be an item up on this ledge. Are you serious? The fuck? Please tell me I can climb back up. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, stay still, snake. Good God. There you go, that's much better. And that was much faster. I think this is another box, right? Uniform splitter. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Alright, let's go back to raindrop. Gonna use the stun grenade. If I can get them both. Shit. Wait, the seriously? Why am I having a horrible go at this first episode? Even when I first started playing this game, I wasn't this bad. But the show must go on. Go to sleep. Okay. Move on to the next area. Now that we're at the base, things can get a little bit tricky, but I believe we're going to be fine. Yeah, I get my weapon out. So what I'm going to do is survey the area, because you got shit like, oh, get down.
Huh? Who was that?
Get behind this tree. Alright, we got another silencer. Awesome. We're gonna need those.
I think I saw something.
Oh! Get down. Cool. Well, let me go under here. Because I saw... about the ammo. I think there was another one. Another item that I can get under here. Yeah. What is the cardboard box? Face snow. Yeah. Alright, what up? Take that off. We don't need that. Matter of fact, because there isn't a time that you're going to be facing snow at all in this game, so... But there is one particular part in this game where I do believe it will work. Oh, get down. But all my stamina is low.
Disgusting.
All right, first snake. Ugh. Well, the game is called Snake Eater, but that's raw.
Not too bad.
Okay. Wait, what? Go to sleep, punk. Alright, grenades are full. TNT. Alright, we got a white phosphorus grenade. Now, while we're here, we can destroy some of their... I don't know. Can we destroy the communications here? Because I know you can destroy the helicopter and their food depot. But before we do that, we're going to enter here first. And it's just all kinds of mice up in here. Nasty. Then we're gonna enter here. There's the frog. Wait a minute. Doesn't have a silencer? Yeah, I don't need to be doing that. Need to have a silencer on that thing. Got another mouse trap. But usually that's why a lot of times I'll just try to take items off of the enemies, because they'll give you the things that you actually need. And here goes another camouflage. The water camouflage. I'm gonna go back to the raindrop. Now we're going to destroy their helicopter and their food supply. So now what I'm going to do is going to go to the backpack and TNT. All right. Where's TNT? Oh, that's a weapon. Sorry. That's another mistake I used to make too. I used to always think that the TNT was in the other section. Instead, it's in the weapon section. All right, so ready with L2, then press R2 to place. One place, press L2 and X while required to detonate them in order of placement. All right. So we got there. Here. I was wondering what that was, so I did that. I don't think the communications matter, but I'm gonna try it anyway, just in case. Let me just do 2. And we're gonna do 1 in here as well. Okay.
HQ, respond. This is HQ.
And we out.
Here at last. Looks like the boss's info was right. Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat. To disappoint the Cobras, but you're mine now. All of you, leave us. It's just you and me. No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone. 12 shots. This time I've got 12 shots.
Better than 6 and better than 8.
Okay.
That old Western standoff, boy. Alright, hold on. We have to equip first. Matter of fact, let me go to my backpack. This is what we need to unequip. The survival knife. TNT. And since this is a boss fight, we're going to take down his stamina gauge. So no grenades. So everything that we have right now is fine. Hold on, because I know I'm doing terrible right now, but... Okay. Cure. Suffering venom poisoning. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh crap! I hate when that happens.
That's so different from simply changing a clip.
I think there's one more hornet's nest. It's usually 3.
This reload time is exhilarating.
Yeah, there's one standing above. Oh yeah, I do have another calorie meat.
That's damn good.
Where you at? Where the heck is he? There, that little bastard. Come on, one more shot, motherfucker. There we go.
Damn it. He found us.
One of the 5, baby. If you're a professional wrestling fan like I am, and you know these famous words from a certain wrestler who was a commentator for many years. He was in ECW. He was in WWF. But every time this wrestler Brock Lesnar would come out, he would say, "Here comes the pain."
You were lucky. We'll meet again.
How was that even possible, man? And that's crazy plot armor for the both of them. Y'all shouldn't have not survived that one. All right, we're gonna get the thermal goggles out. Usually, some people can see through it. I mean, I can see through it right now, through the darkness. But I like using the thermal goggles. We got crabs here, crustaceans. Just get one. Where's the snake at? And get the snake too. Cage full. What do you mean, cage full? Oh, okay. All right. All right, so where am I now? Just gotta keep heading this way. There's a right path. Yeah, I want to go to the other way. Because this is where you can gain more items. And take out the snake. Okay. So we're full on grenades. And take this glow cap mushroom. I was like, cool, I don't think we need to be on this point. And we have a torch now. All right. Equip this torch. And one thing, it's amazing that even if you go underwater, it doesn't stop, you know, igniting. Like the flames doesn't go away. Go down here real quick. Whoops. Let go, let go, let go. I didn't know I was hanging on the ledge. Alright, that's a battery. I still can barely see. Okay. So we're back from the start, beginning. I do need to go in this, you know, this direction anyway, because you can go underwater. That's what I was trying to do, but I couldn't see very well. See, that's what I was trying to. Ammo. Excuse me. Isn't there another section that you can just go to as well? Maybe it's not this one. Alright, now we gotta crawl, baby. Get out the way! Yeah. I think bats are able to attack you too. Yeah. Yeah, so let me stay low. You're not too fond of the fire. Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to tell you guys how I really think of the Metal Gear, series. I gotta say the first game I enjoyed very much. Despite, the cutscenes being long. But I really did I don't think I was really adamant that much. Night vision goggles. But we got those, right? Thermal goggles, I'm sorry. Yep. That's a ration. So yeah, the first game I really did enjoy. It was first time when I played it, it was like simply amazing because of the storytelling and the gameplay, of course. 2, I liked it, but I really didn't like it as much as I thought I was going to. Because I understood what a lot of people were saying when Raiden was first introduced. They really didn't like him as much. And which when I first, played the game too, I was like, I don't know if I really like this character that much. But I had to remember when I played Metal Gear, what was it? Metal Gear Rising? That was a fun game. Oh, I just came all the way back up here? Crap. So yeah, when I was playing Metal Gear Rising, I had to remember that, well, this is the same character from Metal Gear 2. But I don't know why I didn't, catch on to him at first. And I remember I was maybe watching a video of sorts or something, like a documentary, where Hideo was trying to make Raiden a likable character, but a lot of people wasn't feeling him at first until, later on. So for me, the second game, hold on, let me feed myself real quick. So for me, the second game was pretty okay in terms of the story, but I don't know. I really wouldn't put it as high as Metal Gear 1.
Pretty tasty.
Now, of course, when I played Metal Gear 3, I thought it was just amazing. It was just strictly awesome. Oh, goodness. But 4, I'll say this. Some of you may not agree with me, or whatever the case may be, but I'm fine with disagreements. But to me, I believe that 4 is literally the best one. That is the one that I enjoyed the most. Yeah, I was already down there. That was the one that I enjoyed the most, but I take points off of it because the cutscenes were way too long. And some of you may just think, yo, you need to understand it's the story that really matters the most. I know when it comes to Metal Gear games and the way that Hideo, that's his direction in making video games, is that, in terms of the story is way much more important. But, I really wasn't. Well, I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe I'm not. If I think I am, I'm gonna come back. But no, I'm not. Okay, this way. Map. All right. Select map from the survivor viewer to view a map of the area Snake is currently in. You can check your objectives as well as maps of other floors and adjacent areas. Got you. So we're close to our destination. But yeah, 4 was really great to me as far as gameplay. I really loved Snake's suit in that one, that camouflage suit. Okay, we got the shotgun again. That's pretty cool. But yo, the look that he had too, as far as the character model, I thought that was just simply amazing. It was just that, you know, cool. Also, as well as the characters like Vamp, you know, it's just, to me, I felt like it was the best one out of the whole entire series. 5, I haven't finished that one. I haven't finished that one because every time I would play it, I would just play a little bit. But I think it gets repetitive over time because you're playing similar of the same missions and you're doing the same stuff over and over again. And it's not like it's a, you know, 10-hour game. I think it's much longer than that. But I played it for quite some time. I put it down and I would come back. I play it for quite some time. I put it down and I would never come back to it. So that was me. But I really did enjoy Guns of the Patriots. That was my favorite one. So I would rank 4, but I would just give it dock some points off because of the cutscenes. So 4, I would say 4, 3, and 1. I think that's how I would do it. Maybe some of you won't agree with me, but that's fine. It's okay. But that's how I see it. I think, yeah, why the heck I went all the way around here again?
The sons of the boss. I am the pain.
Here comes the pain.
I will guide you to a world of anguish beyond your imagination.
Alright, so what do we call this? Like our first boss, our second boss? Because Ocelot came before. Okay, we're gonna first start out by getting some items first.
Is that all you got?
Okay. Maybe not. I think there's some items too underwater that we can get. Grenades are full. Okay. Stun grenade. Hold on. Wait a minute. I think I know what to do. We need to get the bees off of them. So we need to equip the AK. Change fire mode to single burst. That's not working. Okay, so we're doing pretty bad right now. Let's try the grenades. I think I should have just did this in the first place. Get the grenades. Alright, there we go. Doing terrible at first, but... Get some more grenades out. Now we could probably use these at this spot. Cure, disinfect, bleeding. Try to eat the snake.
Hey, this works.
Wait, I did. Oh god, I hate when that. Hold on. There we go. We're almost there. Alright, we got 8 grenades left. Alright, so where are those grenades that I saw earlier? Is this it? No, that's not it. That was something else. You resurface first. There we go. Ooh! Ah, god damn it. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Duck, 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 duck. Ooh. Disinfect. And stop the bleeding. Surface up. Get the grenades. Okay, we don't need them now. Now we get the grenades. Now that he's using a Tommy gun, I can just get behind here. Switch. There we go. And that's the end of the pain.
The pain. The pain. The pain. The pain.
It's like I gotta get back in the groove of just playing this game because, yeah, that was bad. And... okay, so let's go this way. Resurface the ground. Climb up here if they would let me. Roll. And we have the Hornet Stripe camo. So with that, wards off hornets, spiders, and leeches. Also allows wearer to tame hornets. Which is pretty cool. I don't think we need to go in that direction this way. Because that would be going back towards the cave, which we don't need to do now. I'm going to see what this is over here in this corner. I'm quite sure I may have... maybe this was the first spot that I came to when I first started the boss fight? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. But I actually enjoy that boss fight. I think that's one of my favorites. Ooh, let me resurface before I die. Don't need that to happen again. Alright, we only got 32 bullets left. That's crazy. Some of this fruit. Fruit is good for your body. Now usually I would get the frog, but the frogs are very poisonous, so I'm not gonna take them. Matter of fact, let me get some stamina back up. Let's see.
Hey, this works.
It's too closed off for me. Just the walls, it feels like it's just closing in. Now, there's C4 over here, and we got some items as well. There's like M2 ammo, AK ammo, and M2 ammo. Yeah, because I need that. There's bats in here, right? Yeah, they flying up. Don't need to be having that. That's just eating me up. I don't know. Should I get another one of those? I don't think so. I think I'm fine for right now. I mean, you can use them much later in the game, but this ain't the time right now to use them. Oh! I almost slipped and fell. Well, alright. I think this is a perfect spot to stop here. I want to thank you guys for tuning in into the first episode of Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. This is a classic, one of the greatest hits. I remember back in the PlayStation 2 days where you would have the PlayStation 2 cover boxes and they would always have like the greatest hits in red on the cover. And that's what this is. It's a great hit. It's an amazing game, a game that stood the test of time, and even if you go back to it, a lot of people really loved it. I mean, a lot of people really love the Metal Gear franchise. You know, it's just one of a kind, and I had to take some time in order to, you know, get familiar with the story, be a fan of it, and here I am today to say that I am a fan of Metal Gear. Took some years, but here I am. But I know there's a lot of people that are hardcore fans that love this way much more than me. But guys, you already know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for more content in the future. Let me know in the comment section what you think about my episodes and playthroughs of Metal Gear Solid, as I'm trying to release these videos throughout the whole entire week or whenever I upload them. So yeah, I will be back for some more. But I also have Lost Soul Aside coming your way too as well. So whenever I upload that, but just know it's coming, as well as the rest of the Mafia the Old Country videos. So just be patient, stay tuned. I will have them up. It's not like I'll never have them up. I told y'all I was coming back, and I'm gonna be fully committed to this shit. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Talk to y'all later, and happy gaming. See you. Talk to y'all later. Peace.